You guys, y'all may have just saw that at the end there. We are back. Hopefully, you guys are able to see everything going on now. I know we had a few drop frames right there from the beginning here. But with that being said, Sandy taking home the win. Very, very well played overall by both ladies here. Both experiencing some issues there with rattling that 9 in the pocket. All right, guys, I'm waiting on the tournament directors to let us know who the next matchup is on the stream table. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, either one, doesn't matter. Please let me know that you guys can hear me just fine on the stream, that we're back up and running. I do apologize for the issues. I do not know what was causing it at all, but hopefully a reboot of the stream took care of that situation because it was definitely on my end. It was nothing on y'all's end, so I do apologize about that, guys. Perfect. Hey, thank you all so much, Ronnie. Appreciate y'all for looking out on that as well here. Obviously on my end via the sound booth and me just monitoring myself through here. Everything sounded just fine, but I definitely, as soon as I pulled up on the phone, heard what you guys were talking about. So, again, I don't have a clue in the world what caused it. But when in doubt, turn it off, turn it back on again. Is always the fix, right? All right, guys, they're getting it updated right now, I was told. And then I will introduce to y'all who we have and get this going. All right, guys, I'm waiting on them to change in the system properly, but I was already told we got Leah versus Stephanie Mitchell here. Again, no matter whether it's the winner's side or one-loss side here is a race 7. These are still on the winner's side, though, right here. So, and this is still in the round 2 bracket right now. Winner here will go on to face either Natalie or Helena, if I'm saying it correctly. Helena, for matchup number 3. So, but yeah, match number 2 here will be Stephanie versus Leah. Just ignore that score and names down at the bottom there. It will update as soon as they update it in digital pool. It'll take them just a minute, though. All right, that was Leah with the win on the lag there. So she will be up first to break. Again, this is race to 7. This is for the women's side of the tournament here. For those just joining us here, this is at Rax Billiards in Sanford, Florida. Don't let me say start, guys. Y'all you got to call me out if I keep saying start now. I've done it once on stream, right? And this is the Mezz People's Tournament. Phenomenal tournament so far here. It's been phenomenal. All right, there we go, guys. We got it up to date here. Stephanie back to the table now. Forgive me, guys. We were trying to get that taken care of here. But I'm back, guys. We're going to get the commentary rolling on this match. Again, race to 7 for both ladies here. Good luck to both of them. Now let's get this party started. And, of course, we got Leia there in the Dunsky Dungeon shirt representing. Nice little attempt on a cut shot in the one ball there. Cue ball's going to scoot right past where that 9 would have been blocking it. So, unfortunately, not a good leave there, leaving our opponent a great option here. Stephanie at the table there in the white and black with the black pants on there. May get the breakout here. Got a little breakout from it. That should work. Still kind of shooting almost to an extent around that 9 ball. Around / over a little bit. Nope, she got more than enough room on it. She better take this 2 in the top right-hand corner pocket. There you go. Great speed control right there. Nothing too crazy. Let it flow right on over. Gets an excellent leave on the 4 ball. This actually works out really well with where the 5 is. She's going to be hitting the left-hand side of that 4 ball just a little bit. Could even use some English here to just pull it over a little further if she wanted to. And that's where we got a little too fancy on that shot, unfortunately. That 5 ball, he could have, I think a little left. Let that cue ball pull on over and hit up against this bottom rail. Would have been the play right there. Lead back to the table here, looking to take pure advantage here. She wants to just smidge a little bit of that left-hand side of hers, but right-hand side from our point of view of that 4 ball. And she gets all the way a hold of it here. And looks like she got enough of a kick out where she's not hidden behind the 8 ball to be able to at least look at the 5. But just quite a bit less speed than be able to take that 5. Again, right there in that side pocket. I don't know if both players didn't want that side pocket. It's not an easy shot in that side pocket with where the angle was, but definitely doable. Very, very tough shot right here. I think she might be able to drain all the way down the bottom right. She ends up getting behind it. Gets to the rail, but leaves a great opportunity here for Leah. Not a bad shot overall here. I don't know if it was quite drainable, though, based on the angle. Definitely a tough shot to go after, regardless of that. And guys, don't fret, by the way, in terms of audio, if y'all hear me turning it down and off and on a little bit here, I'm trying to keep it in between my my commentary here, try to keep the music blocked out of the way is what I'm trying to work on here. Ooh, just a near miss on that 7 ball. She definitely let the cue ball loose a little bit there, a little back and forth. I like that option. Way easier to do that than trying to over-control the leave on the cue ball. Let it float between the rails like it wants to do. Now she has opened up a good option here for the 7 ball by Miss Stephanie. She draws it back just a little bit, gets great shape on the 8 ball. Very well done. Looks like on angle here, maybe just, I don't know, maybe doing some top here. Let the cue ball float down here towards the bottom and come back up. She could also, depend on angle, maybe just do some bottom here and let it kick on over. Got a couple options here, depending on which way she wants to tackle this rack. Excellent shot again. Just let that cue ball just pull right on over. And she better look to take the 9 ball in the top right-hand corner pocket here. Make sure you call your pocket as well. That is required in this match. Great speed and good hit there by Stephanie. With that being said, that's going to bring this match up 1-0 in favor of Stephanie versus Leah here. Again, race to 7. There we go. Should be updated now. There we go. Also, I just want to welcome in everybody new to the stream here. If you're just joining us for the day here, this is Mezz's People's Tournament. It's on the winner's side for the 9 ball here. Winner does break and they rack their own. They're using template to be able to rack. 9 on the break does not count here. You do have 3 ball foul. You do have the ability to push as well. So it's been a very fun tournament so far. We've had 2 of the women's matches streamed on here so far. And now we are on match number 3. That's still for round 2 on the winner's side. Doesn't matter whether it's winner's side or the one-loss side. It is still a 7-7 race no matter what. And then for the finals here, it will be a race to 9. It is double elimination up until the finals here. The finals will just have the race to 9 straight up instead of having true double elimination. Very interesting interesting push right there. Kind of getting the 3 ball out from away from the pocket while still leaving an option, a shot for the 2 ball. Now she's against some of the rail there. I don't know if she should be able to put enough top on here. If she can actually do it and get back down to that 3 just fine. It's a question of you got to load up pretty good and very precise on this shot. And it looks like by the speed of that, I'm judging that she was going for a defensive shot. Very well played, if so. Nicely done. And guys, chat, make sure to let me know that you guys can hear me just fine. Make sure everything is good to go again. I know we had some audio issues just a moment ago. But please don't hesitate to let me know that everything is hunky-dory and looking good. Lee up against the rail here with maybe just a smidge of that 2 ball to be able to see and just barely slice into it. Opting just hit the 4 instead. pushing the 2 against the rail. Nice little shot on the 2. Now that cue ball got away from her just a little bit here. Went further down south on that 3 ball than it needed to. Needed to be a little bit further up to be able to go for that 3 ball in the bottom right-hand corner pocket here. Could go for a bank shot option, though. Would still have eyes on the 4. She goes for it. Just a smidge too hard on that. It doesn't open up enough, but very, very close. Love it. She was very fast to get down on that shot here and go for that bank shot. I like it. I like it. I don't have to take an extra amount of time, but she felt very confident in that shot. And that may bode extremely well for her during this matchup. Nice little shot on the 3 ball. Again, letting that cue ball loose. Let it go all the way to the top. Let it come out some. It's okay. Nothing wrong with that. You're going to have eyes on that 4. Very, very well done. You love seeing that. Just again, it works out better, guys. Nice little attempt at a combo shot here. Stephanie may have a combo shot of her own here, doing the 4 into the 7 potentially. Might even let just do a defensive shot here. Kind of send the 4 against that left-hand long rail, hitting some of the right of the 4, and trying to send the 4 on down table. She does go for the combo wombo right there here, hitting the 4-7. Excellent job. I don't know if she can back this back into that side pocket. And definitely risky to go for the bottom right-hand corner with where it's at. I wonder if a 4-6 combo is an option here. Kind of doing a back bank shot there. Good attempt on that 4. Cross bank is what I was looking for. Back bank shot. Cross bank is what I was looking for there, chap. What a freaking shot in that top left-hand corner pocket. Very well played by Leah there. Very nicely done. Wow. That deserves a replay action right here. What great speed. Good commitment on that. Absolutely let it open up just fine here. Wow. What a freaking shot and a half. Very, very well played, chat. Very well played. Going for the 5 ball in the top right-hand corner. Just a small miss on it. Just a small near miss right there. Now, Stephanie has already been proven that she likes doing bank shots that feels confident in them. I wonder if we're about to see a bank shot here as well. You got to let it open up quite a bit, though. No, she's going for a good defensive shot here, sending the cue ball down table. And it is going to be where it's behind that 9. Nicely done. Nicely done. Both ladies, pulling out all the shots here. Again, I think that serves a little replay action. Great speed control right there. Very focused on that 5 ball from what I could tell. Knowing where she was going to leave it. Yeah, she didn't even lose sight of that 5 ball until after it was almost stopped or right at stop and moving. And then she looks over at the cue ball. She was like, nah, I'm going to hide that 5 ball. I know where I want it. Very well done. Whenever you're trying to tackle this sort of shots, chat, you definitely want to focus on one ball over the other as well here. That's very, very, very important. Nice little 2-rail kick. Almost ends up making a 9 by accident. That would not have counted if so. But a good hit nonetheless on the 5. Keeping ball in hand out of Stephanie here, which is important, though. Leah does not want her getting up 2-0 on this right off the bat. So, very well played. I almost feel with where that 5 ball is. I feel like I would go one rail and hit into it instead. I don't know if I'd go at it straight on, but it looks like Stephanie may be getting an extension here. I'm assuming it's an extension right now. But if you're going to go for defense here, I think shooting right-hand side of it's the right call. I'm sorry, left-hand side of it, forgive me. Try to hide the cue ball behind the 8 would be the ultimate goal. But she is stretching so much. But she does a great job nestling it right up against it almost. There's a little space between them, but that makes for a way tougher shot here. Maybe go against the long rail, or the short rail here at the bottom, I'm sorry, and let it go all the way up there to the top. That's the way I would probably handle this. I don't know if she's got enough insight to be able to get past that 8, but she's going for it. Yeah, she must have enough there, just based on saying, oh, I can't see it. Five just gets hung up there in the pocket. But a good leave, though. Making this next shot a little bit more difficult. Can Mezz around this 6 if you wanted to. Potential jump, maybe even do a one-rail kick to an extent. Got a couple options here. Just gotta be cautious not to scratch afterwards. Gotta be cautious not to leave the cue ball all the way in that pocket and it just getting hooked on by the pocket points instead. Looks like maybe a jump shot or Mezz here. Little jump shot attempt there. But unfortunately ends up hitting into the 6 ball there. Definitely good try overall, but just unfortunate for that to happen. Ball in hand with 3 balls left on the table, and 2 of them pretty much sitting in pockets of the 9 and sitting out in the open in the middle there. Leaves Stephanie with a great opportunity to make it 2-0. Also, for those in stream as well, if you know of somebody competing in today's tournament, whether it's this side or the men's side, and you just want to know how they're doing, don't hesitate to ask. Let me know a name, or if you know a particular table they're already on, I'll see about trying to get you a score update if I'm able to do so. Well, just a small miss on that 9 ball. Getting rejected around that side pocket here. Now Lee's going to have an opportunity here for it, but just not a fun one here. Can definitely go in that top right-hand corner pocket if she wants to. But no matter what, definitely not easy shots here. It wasn't a, it's not a gimme, I'll say that. But she says she's got this in the pocket. Way to go there, Leah. Very nicely done. Bringing in a tied score here, 1-1. What a freaking shot there, guys. Let's take a look at that again. That deserves some love. That deserves some love for sure. Wow. Very, very tough shot right there. Avoids the scratch and everything. Nicely done. No love for the break on that one, leaving the cue ball in the top left-hand corner pocket. I believe Stephanie should have eyes on the one ball from here just fine, even though the 6 and 5 are trying to act like they're in the way. That they're definitely not close enough to block it up. And just a small miss right there. Looks like 2-3 combo definitely goes by the look of it here. Got to work on it just a little bit, but not too much. And then I'm about luck here. Looks like that one goes just fine by the 5. Just a question of getting a good lead for the 2 ball there. Great shot, but not the best of leaves for that combo option. However, she can potentially still end up making the 3 ball and still make the 2 ball potentially. Just looks. You gotta pay attention to making that 2 ball in top left-hand corner pocket, cutting it in there. And that should carry them on off and at least push the 3 towards that pocket. Don't want to hit it hard. No, push the 3 ball off. I was wrong, guys. Push that 3 ball against that top rail just a little bit there. Might have gotten a good leave out of it by the look of it. And Stephanie having to go rail first there to go after that 2 ball. Does nestle close up to that 8, though. All right, guys, forgive me. I needed to step away for just a moment. I am back now. We're still on rack number 3 right here. The race is still to 7 and is 1-1. Ronnie, thank you so much for the like as well. Appreciate you liking the stream. Thank you guys for everybody that's being here. Guys, let me know who you're rooting for. This is Stephanie versus Leah here. We've had a great matchup so far between these two ladies. Really just a good back and forth for those first 2 racks. So definitely let me know who you're rooting for. And again, if you're rooting for somebody else in this tournament, whether it's on the ladies' side or men's side, and if you can get me a name, as long as they're updating their score via the digital pool app, I'll definitely try to update you on the score as well and let you know. What a freaking defensive shot. Look at the speed and control on that. That absolutely deserves a little instant replay, actually, guys. Let's take a look at that again. What amazing control out of that here. Nothing much on the table to really hide behind, and she does an excellent job with the cue ball and the 7 kind of rolling parallel next to each other there, and that 8 just getting right in between them. Very well done. Stephanie with her work cut out for her here. Looks like she may be going, going for a jump shot here. Great jump shot here. She does miss the 8, but it is rolling towards that corner pocket. Oh, unfortunately, goes into it. No love for the jump shot here. No love at all, but I love the attempt on it. Bigger issue here, though, is there's only 3 balls left on the table. Can Leah make a run out of this and take back control of this and take the lead? She's done a great job tying it right back up here. Can she take the lead from Stephanie, though? She did a great job taking care of that 7 there with ball in hand. Now on to the 8. Had a little bit of angle here, but as long as she lets cue ball hit that top rail and come on back down, she'll be good. Or she just pulls it right on over just fine. Very well done. Not the easiest shot there. She was about to, there you go, take a moment here. Don't take it for granted. While she was about to get stretched across the table, get down to that shot really fast. Leah showing a bit of excitement here on that. I like the pullover. I think I would have went a little different with that, but she absolutely nails that shot. Very well done. Bringing it up 2-1 now. She takes the lead. We're on rack number 4, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor. Stay tuned. I appreciate everybody being here, guys. Thank you so much for that blessing. Perfect timing right there. City Boy, thank you for the subscription on YouTube there. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Guys, keep in mind we are streaming to both YouTube and Facebook at the same time. Appreciate the love and the support, guys, from everybody. I do apologize if there's a little drop in frames from time to time here. We got fairly good internet, but a little lower upload speed. But do let me know if we have that audio issue from before. I would love to try to figure out what caused that, because I, for the life of me, cannot tell you. It's definitely very weird, but ends up getting the cue ball all the way down here. Looks like the 5 is going to be in the way for that 1. Stephanie going to have her work cut out for her again here. Now, she did try a jump shot just a moment ago. Didn't get any love. That cue ball ended up floating down towards the bottom left-hand corner pocket, ended up scratching for her. And Leah was able to get on a 3-ball run to tie up rack number 3, or to finish up rack number 3, I'm sorry, to break the tie. Unfortunate ball in hand here, but good attempt overall. Guys, welcome into the stream. I see we're getting some more people in here. Get comfortable. We're going to be here all day. And as necessary, I may have to restart stream in case we're running into any issues. But I hope you guys are enjoying your day, enjoying your Saturday, and thank you for being here to support both these tournaments that are going on. We got the ladies tournament on the right-hand side of the pool hall right now, which is what we're streaming from right this moment. And then later on this afternoon, we'll switch over to the men's side as well here. But definitely want to get you a little bit of action from both. I don't know if she's looking at going for the side pocket on this one here or not. Welcome in. Howdy to you as well. Hope you're doing well, sir. Yeah, I was going to say, I like the defensive option here. I don't even know if I would have went for the side pocket regardless if I could have made it. I think I would have went for the defense. It was such a good option right there. And a ball in hand right now could be extremely devastating. This rack has opened up a little bit because of that break right there. So Stephanie having to do a one-rail kick here. Getting a good chunk of that two ball in the process. Picking a bike. Hey, you got the motorcycle. Congratulations, sir. Big congrats there, brother. Now, there's a big issue with leaving that two ball right there. Can Leah make a 2-9 happen here? Regardless, I think I'd be looking at just doing a defensive shot either way. She definitely tried to kick it on over for that 2-9. I love it. I love the attempt. That's really cool. Even got the guy to drop the price $600. Big congratulations, sir. Way to go. Way to hustle and grind right there. Very well done. Two balls kind of sitting center of the table here. She'll have an option to take it out of the corner pocket if she wants to. But I think I'll be going bottom right here on it. She's going bottom left. Kick it over to work on taking the 4 on the side instead. I kind of like the other opposite way and maybe just taking the 4 on up rail if need be. Getting a little tomato, multiple ways to go and attack this. Should be able to roll up nice on this and be able to take the 5 in the opposite side pocket there. Does a great job getting off the rail a little bit. A little speed control here. Pretty much want to keep ball where the 7 is, or where the 5 is, forgive me, to take the 7. So you really don't want to hit this hard. It's going to roll up just a little bit, as it did. Great shot on that 5. Take the 7 in the top left. And depending on which way you want to here. You could let it loose a little bit off the top rail. Yeah, I like that option better. Let it loose off the top rail here. You could also do a little bottom if you wanted to. Great job. Depending on the angle here, maybe a little bottom to pull it on over. Should do just fine. Yeah, it looks like she loaded up a pretty good amount of bottom on it. Good stroke on that here. Kicks on over for the 9. And gives her a great opportunity to tie this game right back up here. And she does so. Very well played. Great out right there by Miss Stephanie. Excellent job here. Bringing the match 2-2. We're back to an even race here. Guys, we'll be right back after a word from our sponsor. Stay tuned. All right, we're back again. Stephanie up here to break. Winner breaks, you do rack your own. Three foul is in place. You can push after the break if you want to. You can jump. You can masse. Treat this like Burger King. Have it your way. A little bit of everything here. Great break, though. Love that. Let's take another look at that. Let's take another look at that break. That was very solid. That cue ball stayed center of the table. Yeah, wow. That break really opened up extremely well. That's probably one of the best breaks we've seen on stream so far today, guys. Very nice done. She has eyes on the one. Not an easy shot, but she still has eyes on it. And good attempt on that one ball here, but I love the break. She had a great option on the two ball afterwards. Very, very good try right there. Nice break, though, overall. That definitely deserves a few of the snaps there, chat. I think that's been the best break we've seen on stream. Nice little long shot on the one ball. Just a near miss on it, though. But did a great job of getting the cue ball back down the table. Again, both ladies doing excellent on that part of it. And that one ball is nestled up against that 8 ball. I think the 7's blocking it from being a cut in the bottom right over there. I think maybe just look at a defensive option here instead. Don't gotta get fancy on this one. Just avoid the scratch, though. Uh-oh. Heading to that side pocket, just near miss on it. Almost had a little luck there coming through. And would have had an eye on the 2 ball, even an option on it as well. Again, a nice attempt on the one ball there. One ball kissing off the cue ball, though. And going to push herself against that left-hand long rail. This is an interesting situation to be in right here. That 2, I mean, there's that 9 ball and that 3 ball are kind of playing a little blockade here on the 2 ball. Got to be careful. And have to avoid that side pocket as well with this next shot. She could hit into it and drift close to that side pocket for sure. Got a little back and forth here for this one ball. Both players unable to sink it in yet. Very focused on where that 2 ball's at next for them. You can come look at it. Yeah, you can look at it. You're good. You can also follow us on Facebook via Q Sports Studios. Q Sports Studios. If you want to cheat, I have a little sign up over here with a QR code on it. It'll take you right to our Facebook page. I appreciate it. Chad, I'm getting some wonderful love here from the wonderful APA people over here in Sanford, Florida. Again, Chad, if y'all hear me say Stark, somebody get in chat and like put up a handy moot. Tell me to stop that mess. Great shot on that 2 ball. Very well played. It's creeping over there towards side pocket. Ooh, very close there. Very, very close, but very well played. As I mean, there's not a way for, even under just having 4 racks, this being rack number 5, there's just not a way for me to call this race right here. This is such a good matchup between the 2 ladies. It seems very, very evenly matched between them. It seems like they both have, their pros and cons with each other, but it kind of is just bouncing out. I know Stephanie's had a little bit of a rougher time with some of the jump shots as well here. But she's definitely going after him and attempting him. I got to give her props on that. I know I saw her change one and go for a rail shot instead of a jump. But yeah, both of them just really doing a good job with the back and forth. Leah looking to maybe do a 6-9 combo maybe. I think I just saw her point to the pocket to call it. shot watched. Table 3. So because of where this is here, looks like we're faced to get the shot watched here. But yeah, little 6-9 love here. Carry him off the 6 into the 9. And I got a little bit of a side angle right here. That's definitely a possibility. A very good possibility. She should not have to worry about scratching here, or fouling here, I'm sorry. Just based on it. I mean, that 6 is in just prime condition for it. And no go on it, no love. Very good attempt. I got to give her props on the attempt, chat. Got to give her props on the attempt. I love the fact she was going for it, looking at it. And, you know, the fact that we even had to get the shot watched. That's the first time we've had a shot called to be watched on the stream so far. So, but, yeah, I love the enthusiasm and definitely just want to take on something that is not the easiest. I mean, that was no gimme whatsoever. So, mad props to her here. Look at this draw over that Stephanie did, though. Pull that cue ball right on over here. Should still have enough of a window, or did the 8 creep up in the way? I don't think the 8's in the way. We'll see. She's looking at, yeah, she got down on that shot very fast. That 8's not in the way. That 8's not in the way at all, chat. Phenomenal shot here. Now, I don't know if she's going to go side pocket and let the cue ball just go up to the top rail. Could even let it loose a little bit, let it go top rail, bottom rail, and come back up some. Or if she's going to look to take that into the very top left-hand corner pocket. The question is, with the angle that she has, how's she going to work on that 9 ball here? Maybe just draw it on over a little bit. Looks like she may be loading up some right on it, if I'm seeing. She followed it through here. May follow all the way into the pocket. No, it comes off just phenomenally. Very well played here. That was a big risk. Big risk. Nicely done. And that's going to give Stephanie a great opportunity on 9. She set herself up pretty well on that shot. Very nicely done, though, no matter what here. 9 balls rolling, and it sinks. Big congratulations, Stephanie, on that here. And mad props to Leah here as well for the attempt. All right, so rack number 5 is done. We're on to rack number 6 out of a possible 13, so we may even be less than halfway done here, chat, with this matchup between these two ladies. Again, we're just having such a great time over here at Rack's Billiards here in Sanford, Florida. Just a very, very fun day, fun atmosphere. And if you guys have not been here before, it is a great place to eat and enjoy and relax and just have a great time for sure here. Now, from everything I can tell, with both tournaments going on, I don't see a single table free in the house. So that may not be an option for you right this moment, but to come up here and get to enjoy and watch some good pool being played is definitely an opportunity here. I'm telling you right now, Stephanie is doing a great job on this break. Both players are doing a great job on this break here. Very much feeling like they're getting more dialed in as this matchup's going against each other. Looks like she's opted for a push here. May have not gotten where she wanted to, kind of nestled up behind the 4 to an extent. Most likely, it should still be able to see more than enough of that 1 ball. Nice little defensive shot there. Cue ball is going to pretty much almost stay almost close right where it was. And still leave this crazy cut shot in for the 1 ball. Not a shot I would like to have to take right here. I love the fact that Leah used a defensive shot right there. Yeah, she attempted to go for the cut in, but that was just such a long cut shot. Got a good leap out of it by the look of it, though. I think enough left-hand English here. Should be able to still kick over to that 1 just fine if that 7 is in the way. Yeah, I don't think that 7's doing enough here to where you can't slide that cue ball past if you had to. She opted to go on the right-hand side of it here. Ends up missing and ends up sinking the ball as well. It's a ball in hand for Stephanie here. Got to be careful not to get caught up on this 7 ball here, but she should have a good opportunity on the 2 as long as she gives herself a good angle here. She does just that, pulls it on back over, and has a great opportunity on the 2 ball here. 4 is what's sitting right close to her there in the top left-hand corner pocket. 3 balls already down. Great job, let's pull over, but it may pull over too far, may nestle up close to it. No, too much. No love after a great shot after that here. Again, that cue ball could have stopped 5 seconds beforehand, would have been just fine. She opts for a defensive shot here, and looks like she absolutely dominates that defensive shot. I don't think it's poked out enough. I think 8 ball's doing a great job covering it. We'll see how fast Lee gets down on the cue ball here, how comfortable she feels. But if not, she'll have to go maybe rail first and do some left and bring it on back over. That's, again, assuming that she can't see enough of it. She could see enough of it here. Avoids the scratch in the process. Very well done. But does not get the 4 ball in the process. Yeah, we got this almost a little back and forth. Neither player really getting excellent shot choices. Having to go a little, what seems to be outside the comfort zone, some more difficult shots. For sure, at least more difficult for me, I'll say that much. And they're doing a great job trying to attempt them. Excellent shot on that 4 ball here. That cue ball still pulling over, though. Looks like it may have pulled over just too far. Yeah. Stephanie getting no love from that one. Again, just great shots that she's having, just a little too much. She's just a smidge less off of it here. If she's in 5th gear, go back to 4th gear and crank down on it a little bit. But good hit. It's going to leave that 5 ball, though, as a great option to take in the top right-hand corner. And Lee could even use some bottom here to be able to work on taking that 6 in the right-hand side pocket. Whoa. 9 ball. Don't be getting crazy. No accidental 9s. You got to call it. But she absolutely did a good job in terms of executing with where the cue ball needed to be left. Just missed the shot. She still would have been left roughly in that general area, though. She was just barely off. It was a lot of table to go through. But very nice done. Good try right here. Stephanie's going to have to get a little fancy here to be able to get back over to the 6. Absolutely does a great job sinking that 5 ball here. Bumps to the 7, and it does. Very well played. Excellent shot. That was that little less right there. That was near perfect. I actually dare say perfect on that shot, actually. Just a little bottom there, stun it. We're going to take 7 in the bottom left-hand corner here. Looks like she got enough angle as well to send the cue ball back up rail a little bit. And if so, she can make this 8 ball shot a little easier for her. Yeah, she's getting more dialed in on that. I think she's already taken her issues with the earlier part of this rack and dialing it right on back in. Very well played. Sometimes that's the differentiator in a match, right? It's not about who's the better shot. Sometimes it's about you're both going to end up making mistakes at some point in time. It's about those that are able to, in the moment, learn and really tune in on those mistakes and make those quick, in-the-fly moment adjustments. And she has done so, taking the 9 ball in the side pocket there with great speed and precision. That brings Stephanie up 4 against Leah's 2 here. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor, guys. Stay tuned. Thank y'all so much for the love and support. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Thank y'all for the ones commenting in chat and showing love. Thank you for the ones that have liked the stream as well, guys. Appreciate y'all. All right, so cue ball went over a little bit on that break. And she's got I think she can see just a smidgen of the one ball. Yeah, she's going to go for a push shot here, though. Just roll it forward just a tiny bit. I think maybe she wanted it forward a little bit more, potentially. Saw a little smile, a little laugh right there, and Leah opting to give it right back. So you put that ball in that mess, you can take that mess back. I won't none of that. She should be able to come rail first. Yeah, she's looking to rail first. No, ends up making the, what was that, the 7 ball? Yeah, 7 ball in the process here. With those shots right there, too, by the way, chat, you can use a little method to where basically get on the side of the ball, so that long rail side, and you point your cue at it straight on. You basically where the felt start, or where the felt of the, I'd have to show you on stream, guys. I'm doing a bad job of describing this, but basically where the rail is where you basically put your fingers on your cue and pull it directly back. And if you look back at the cue ball, that's your point of contact where you're trying to hit. Nice little way to kind of figure those shots out. Great shot. She's letting that cue ball get loose a little bit. And I don't know. Yeah, she should be able to see more than enough of that. I don't think anything's causing her any harm there. It almost looks like from the point of view we have that 9 may be, but I honestly don't think it is. And I don't see her backing away from the shot or anything. Yeah, she's not backing away from the shot. She can see all that 2 ball just fine. Might be able to get a little bit of a breakout here. I think on that shot as well, I think again, let it loose. I think do a little power right there and a little kapow. It would have worked out a little better for her. Great shot on 3 ball. Lets cue ball rotate back out so that way it's not hidden between the 5 and 9. Very well played here. Got to figure out what she's going to do about the 5, though. I'm seeing the table a little more here. Yeah, she's studying about that 5 ball for sure. I'm about to come on over. I don't know if it was enough. And 9's definitely like it's in the way, but if it is only just a little bit, she could back cut that 5 in the bottom right-hand corner instead. Definitely not an easy shot here. She want to be, I mean, literally that's just a smidge off. I'll be out just a little further. And she tries for it near just a small miss right there. 5 ends up bumping into 9, moving it closer to that corner pocket. go back to the table here. Looks like maybe going for the 5 in the left-hand side pocket there. Good speed. As that cue ball drift down just a little bit. It's actually not bad with where she's left at because she can 3-rail it and pretty much get the cue ball a little bit more top right than where it is right now. But she's going to have to back cut it. I mean, she definitely want to be over just a little more than that, but I think this is a go for it moment. It's not an easy shot no matter what she decides. Good try on it there. Like I said, the cue ball's going to get loose right there. Look at that. 4 rails. She would have had an opportunity on that 9 ball if she was able to make it there. Again, I didn't look at it too well for a moment before I made that call. Looks like if she would have been down maybe another inch and a half, 2 inches, she would have had a great opportunity right there. That was an extremely tough shot, but I got to commend her for going for it and giving it an attempt. And it would have played out just fine for her to have an opportunity on the 9 ball. Again, it wouldn't have been an easy shot, but she would have had an opportunity nonetheless. Stephanie getting a great defensive shot right there of the process here, sending a 6 ball down to that bottom short rail. This is where you got to be cautious, right? Your opponent is expecting you not to make it, but your opponent's also expecting you to probably just hit into it and maybe potentially not pay attention where you're going to end up leaving the balls. Now, you can definitely do a defensive shot here. She goes for the bank shot right there. So it's going to start rotating down towards that bottom right-hand corner pocket. Good attempt, though. I like it. I like it. Yeah, she didn't have a lot of opportunity there for sure. And you know, it always comes to the question like, do I play quote-unquote scared, as some people would say? Right? I don't call it playing scared. I call it playing smart, knowing your opponent, knowing your capabilities as well. Very, very important to winning your matches. I know a lot of us will say, it's all about how you play on the table and stuff. But it's also all about you understanding your opponent, too. So I got to give her props for going for it. A little shot here. She's hoping for it to bounce off the rail a little more. Making that shot a little easier for the 9. Could use a little more there, but still good opportunity here nonetheless. If so, Stephanie takes a defining lead here. And that will make it 5-2 if so, meaning Stephanie will only need 2 more racks versus Leah needing 5 more racks. And she misses the pocket there. Giving Leah an option on it, but not a great option, not an easy one. It's a tough cut, but a choice nonetheless, or a chance, I should say, nonetheless here. Time to wipe that cue off, get the chalk off of it, chalk that tip well, and go after this shot here. Definitely, you got to take time in your pre-shot routine on this one, guys. Not an easy shot nonetheless. It's doable. It is possible, right? It's just not easy. It's not one of those gimme shots, not one of those, like I do this 9 times out of 10 style deal shots. And cut this in. So definitely hunker down in your pre-shot routine. If you got a good pre-shot routine, it'll definitely help increase your odds against this shot for sure. She does a great attempt on it here. The cue ball needs to slow down so she doesn't leave a good chance for her opponent. Cue ball went a little too far on that here. The leave on the 9 would have been great if that cue ball just probably down one diamond below the side pocket. Went in right there, that would have been a tougher shot. She's got a nice little angle on it right now, and if it's sitting against the rail, it makes it even easier. She's looking to drain in the top left-hand corner pocket. Good speed, rolls right on in there and avoids the scratch in the process. Hits down here the bottom rail on the left-hand first diamond there. Great job by Stephanie. Very well done on that one as well here. So here we are. We're an hour into the match. 7 racks down. We're on rack number 8 here. Stephanie up 5 out of 7. Versus Leah needing 5 more out of her 7 as well here. Stephanie only needing 2 more racks overall. Close to the hill. Again, I still don't. I'm not going to count this match out. I'm going to find it very hard to believe this ends like 7-2 or 7-3 at all here. Leah's done a great job fighting in this battle here, and I really expect for this to continue forward. But I've got to give Stephanie props. I feel like on any of the mistakes that she's having and having problems with and stuff like that, I feel like she has done a great job making some of those important adjustments during the match that we have seen. Her, jump shots have not been working out. She does a one-rail kick later, hits the one-rail kick, does a great job on it. So I think making some of those adjustments again are going to be the key for who wins this battle overall. And I feel, again, this is where the mental capacity of the game comes in play. You cannot just focus on the fact that your opponent's up 3 full racks on you here. This is a race to 7. It's a long, long battle. 3 racks in a race to 7, can feel like the end of the world, but it's definitely not. For anybody just joining us here as well please do let me know if you got any questions or anything about the tournament. If you have somebody in the tournament that you're wanting to know their score on, as long as they're updating, I don't mind pulling up the bracket and letting you know their score as well and giving you a heads up on everything. But I hope everybody's having just a wonderful and blessed Saturday that we're having here, having a great stream, and just having a very enjoyable time so far. Oh, I just saw it, guys. Pointing for the 2-9 combo wombo here. Sonya, thank you for the share as well. Again, guys, shares mean a lot, especially when we have a restart stream. That's a new link, a new share. It definitely helps us out, get more people on here. If y'all are enjoying this content, please do share. And it's always free to be able to follow as well. Follow Q Sport Studios on Facebook. And follow us on YouTube as well. You also have myself, the voice of Jacksonville Pool. That 9 was going. It was so close. It was so close. Very well done. Good try on that. I love the fact I saw her point. Almost like a baseballer pointing towards a home run right there. That was phenomenal. Very, very well done. I love her trying for that shot. That could have made a huge difference in this matchup as well here to go ahead and just get a quick rack done and over with. Definitely could have been a differentiator here. So mad props are given an attempt there. Hey, you can also, like I said, follow me on Voice of Jacksonville Pool as well. I'm your commentator, Tim Jones, here with you guys throughout the entire weekend event that we have going on. And again, later this afternoon, we'll be switching over to the men's side here. And we'll get you some matches over there up and going, too. Please forgive that loud noise in the background, guys. You got some people playing the little shuffleboard dealio game over there. And I think they're trying to get dialed in on how fast they're sliding those little pucks around. Nice little tip on the six ball right there. Great job not scratching the side pocket. Very well done. Jackie, thank you so much for the like as well. Appreciate it, guys. If I miss a shout out for anybody that's liking and stuff, please know that I don't do it on purpose. I definitely want to shout y'all out and show the love and support and the appreciation of you guys just supporting these streams. It means a lot. It's what allows us to continue this process and continue doing it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all. Great option here on the 6 ball in the top right-hand corner. Pulls the cue ball over just a tiny bit here. Looks like she'll be able to take the 7 in the bottom left-hand corner. Again, depending on her angle here, should be able to work on the 8 in the top left-hand corner pocket by the look of it. So she's loading up on some good bottom on it. She adjusted right there. Guys, did y'all see that? Watch this again here. She adjusted in her shot. Watch right before she's sitting here fixing to do the shot. And mid-stroke, she adjusts. Right here. Yeah, she moved over just a tiny bit. It was a very small adjustment, but that cost her that shot right there. There was no reason to miss that shot. I feel for her on that one here. Bad part is she may not even recognize that she did a small little adjustment right there at the end. That's the worst part of that right there, is you may not even realize that's what happened. Good smooth stroke on the 8 ball there to be able to look at the 9 in the top right-hand corner. If so, this is going to put Stephanie on the hill first. And good shot on the 9 there. Good out. Stephanie looking to finish this thing 7-2 here. I said earlier on, I do not believe that's what's going to end up happening here. I might eat my words, I might not. But I feel like Leah's got some fight left in her here to be able to take on Stephanie and make this a closer matchup, bare minimal. If not, see about taking it all the way. It's a very tough battle, though. This is almost the worst predicament you could be in. 7-1 would be the worst, right, predicament you'd be in. 7-2, second worst. And definitely there could be this massive, just ungodly amount of pressure that you put on yourself. Anytime as you start experiencing this stuff, go back to your basics with everything you have going on, right? Pay attention to your pre-shot routine and everything that you're trying to do as well there, and pay attention to you know, your mistakes and stuff, and dial it on in. There's still time to dial it in. This match is not over yet. Now you do have a lot less room for any errors, right? But definitely can dial some stuff in still. And more so, I would say just got to keep the focus of not, you know, not allowing a ball in hand situation to happen. They don't know how to shuffleboard. Like this, Leah taking a look at the table here. I don't know if she can get that 1 ball all the way in that top right-hand corner pocket where the 8's sitting. If she does enough top here on the 1, it should hit off the short rail and rotate itself right on back up the table. Just fine. And then start sending that 1 there in the top right-hand corner. She's going for a little bit of the option here, but doing it as a defensive shot. I like it. Gets that cue ball nestled up behind that 5 just fine. This is a good defensive shot. This can make a real difference in this rack right here. Ball in hand can be huge. 1-6 goes right this second. And that second has changed. But you can still go after, almost like maybe after that 1 ball in the corner potentially. I don't know. I don't know if that 6 is bad enough. Can also get left-hand side of the 1 ball here from our angle and just 1-8, leave the 1 sitting in the pocket, and then have another shot on the 1 ball again and kind of make your adjustment depending on where it is from there to break it out. Problem is you may have to go 2-6 from there to make something happen, or just go after the defensive shot afterwards, which nothing wrong with that. Sometimes, you know, it's all about a shot defense, right? Little duck goose, this is shot defense instead. Take a shot, take another shot, do a defense, tie something up. Right, leave your opponent where they don't have a great opportunity here. Even if they don't end up resulting in ball in hand, right, you may leave it to where your opponent just not have enough control over the cue ball and the object ball. They may still get a good hit, but they're definitely not going to leave it, you know, exactly where it is they're planning on leaving it for the most part, and that may open up another opportunity for you. So I very much like the option here. I think tackle this just a little piece at a time. Again, take the 1 ball into the 8, take out that 1 ball, and have yourself where you at least have eyes on the 2. You know, you can do that 2-6 if you want to, but going for a defensive shot there instead. Definitely able to see more than enough of it. Going to leave the one ball sitting there in the pocket. Yeah, I don't see a reason to have done a defense right there. Again, I think and there's nothing wrong with progressing the rack forward a little bit and then playing a defense option with the 2 ball here. She ended up getting up and around on that 2 ball. She might look at doing the 2-6, or Kim may just play a defensive option here instead. I say early on in life. It probably wasn't early on in life, but it wasn't that long ago, I'll say. Had a buddy of mine, and I was dealing with a big issue at work one day. And he was like, it seems like you're just having a real issue tackling. I was like, I don't know where to start. Like, I'm having such a problem. I was like, I need to get all these things done. And he's like, he's like, how do you eat an elephant? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Eating a freaking elephant. Great shot with the 2-6. Very good combo. I was like, what are you talking about eating an elephant? And he's like, how do you eat an elephant? I'm like, I don't even know where you're going with this joke, but I guess you're just trying to make me laugh. He's like, yeah, well, I'm trying to make you laugh, but I'm also trying to make you realize something. He's like, eat it one bite at a time. And so same thing with these sort of racks right here where, you may have a little bit of a complicated rack and stuff. I don't see an issue with taking it a shot or 2 at a time here. Some people want to be able to see the entire table and see all the run-out potential. And the problem is sometimes you got to get perfect for some of that run-out potential to happen, and leave yourself less options and less flexibility. Whereas if you go for a shot or 2 and then defense, a shot or 2 and then defense, that may be able to allow you to really conquer this rack in a better manner. That may suit your needs a little more, and may even tie up your opponent. Opponents will get real frustrated. I know I have before. Great try on that 3 ball here. Oh, is it going to scratch? It is. But I know myself, and I've seen opponents of mine get really flustered whenever you start playing defense after defense and stuff. I had one where definitely had a couple options and stuff, and I almost just wanted to pick up the cue ball in hand to him and be like, is this what you needed? Did you just got to have ball in hand after our back-to-back defenses? Did you just have to have it here? Just take it. Just be done with it. Here's your defense. You won that, right? So it could end up working out to your favor with your opponent getting flustered. So 3 ball and 4 ball are definitely makeable here, but the 5 and 7 are tied up against that right-hand rail. That definitely makes for a little bit of a problem. Great shot right there. She may have left herself almost a straight-in shot. Definitely wanted a little bit of angle if that's what ended up happening. It looks like she's lit up on bottom on it, though. We'll need to be able to pull that back pretty well. And then kicks on over just a little bit. Now, can she hit into that 5, push against the rail, and avoid the scratch in the process? She went for the bank shot instead. I didn't even see that as being an option here. Definitely a good try. Wow. This is exactly what I'm talking about with Leah here. She has got some major gusto, whatever the word is I'm looking for here. But she is absolutely not afraid to go after some difficult things on the table here, and definitely showing that she's willing to do so and has almost executed them. So great smooth shot on the 5 ball here. Let it go back and forth just a tiny bit. Stephanie with a huge potential right now to be able to finish this off. And if so, it'll be 7-2 will be the final score. Good shot right there on 7. Pulls that cue ball back over just a tiny bit and has a great opportunity on the 9 in the top left-hand corner pocket. And she rattles it, guys. Again, I feel like there was just a stroke difference there. Maybe I was misseeing it. But pay attention to her stroke right here, guys. I feel like she, Yeah, right there at the very end, it like wobbled or something with her stroke just a little bit. If that kind of stuff's happening to you, tighten up your bridge, shorter bridge. Give yourself a short bridge here. So Leah's fixing to have a great opportunity on a bank shot here. No, she's going to just play a defense, little back and forth right there between the cue ball and the 9 ball. Stephanie out left with a lot of options here. She does not want to give this rack up. Does not want to let Leah start mounting a good offense here. As we could see these tides turning very quickly. She does an excellent defense shot. Just barely shaves that 9 ball. Pushes against the rail. And if I just saw correctly, she's pointing at the bottom right-hand corner pocket. Now she has got to let this open up quite a bit for it to get there. Right now, based on that angle, it's pretty much about middle diamond. That's where it will end up if she doesn't let it open up some. She let it open up quite a bit here. Wow. Wow, that was super close here. Is it going to get right up against the rail? And it's going to be right off the rail here. Again, not leaving Stephanie with anything easy. I like that. Very well played. Great try. She definitely opened up. It opened up too much, in fact. It hit against the short rail here at the bottom instead. But she did an excellent shot on that as well. That actually worked out in her favor of where everything was left. But again, I just love it. I got to give her mad props. This has been a phenomenal match. And the score may look otherwise right this second. But Leah's got what it takes to be able to take on some difficult shots for sure. And is not afraid to, definitely doesn't want just to shy away from them. Again, a nice little back and forth here. This is not an easy shot, but she can go for that top right-hand corner pocket and make it in there. I mean, it's 5 o'clock on a Saturday. Most banks are closed already. But we'll see. She has not shot away from a single one of these. Problem is, it's very difficult now at this point to really do a defensive shot. She is going for the top left-hand corner pocket instead. I kind of like that more, though. I like it because it has to open up some. So just the shorter one. Wow. Puts them almost against each other. Tough choice here. She's looking at going in the bottom left-hand corner pocket. That's a really, really tough cut shot here. Doable, but tough. Definitely has to take her time, but it's so easy to be off by just a little bit here. The main thing is she just can't hang it up in that pocket. She shouldn't have to worry about the scratch here, yeah. And she does it, absolutely dominates it, and doesn't worry about the scratch at all here. Big congratulations to Stephanie versus Leah here, winning 7-2. I eat my words. I did not think it would go that way, but 7-2 was the final overall match here. Very well played, guys. Oh my goodness gracious! What a good matchup here. Again, mad props to Leah for just the great attempts on a lot of crazier and more difficult shots. She did not shy away from, was not playing scared by the look of it here, and did a great job. Stephanie, though, I believe, dialed in with some of her mistakes from early on in the match here. Between racks 3 to 5 here especially, really was getting dialed in on some of the simple mistakes and making some adjustments and changes. One of those we saw was around her jump shot versus just doing a kick shot instead. And again, both ladies played phenomenally here. Very much enjoyed this match between these two. And good luck to both of them for the rest of the tournament here, guys. We'll be right back after word from our sponsors. Stay tuned, guys. Guys, it'll be just a moment here. I'm just waiting on them to let us know who's the next matchup. So do stay tuned here. I'm just going to keep it on this screen right this second. And I'll be right back. So we got our next matchup, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be Barbara. It's Barbara Phillips versus Chanel. Let's take a look here real fast. Kind of tell you where they're at, where they came from here. So Barbara took on Tracy in the first round here, winning 7-4. Chanel taking on Tiara, winning 7-1. So both of them getting good wins there against their opponents. So this should be a heck of a good match here. But it's coming up next on the table, guys. Stay tuned. Guys, just a quick update here. We're just still waiting on ladies to come to the table here. Y'all aren't missing anything. Stream's not frozen, I promise you. And I haven't been, I don't have my mic turned up much. You may be hearing the mic a little bit from the camcorder. But we were just waiting on ladies. There they are. And we got Miss Barbara there on the left there. Barbed wired Love the nickname there versus Chanel on the right-hand side. And just in case if anybody's just joining in on us here, first and foremost, likes, comments, shares, all free. Definitely help us continue to promote the stream and get more people in here and have some fun, have some good commentary back and forth here. T-minus 2 hours. Go get that bike. Go get that bike, Jack. But also, guys, as well, if you're just joining us, this is the People's Tournament, Mezz People's Tournament. We are located out in Rax Billiards in Stanford, Florida. Not Stark, Stanford. I keep trying to make sure to catch myself. And this is the ladies' side right here. Race to 7 on the winners and losers side. Race to 9 in the finals. It is double elimination until you get to the finals there. I know we may be lagging a little bit on stream here. It's showing me that we're dropping a few frames, guys. Bear with us. But up to bat first here, Chanel versus Barbara there. They already did their little lag here. And Chanel is up to break first. All right, guys, let's get this party started here. Chanel already gave us a good break there. Once I've got a little clutch there between the 9, 7, and 8. 8 blocking that one ball right off the bat against Barbara here. Now she can't just come down. Yeah, she can come on down to the short rail here at the bottom. I don't know if she called for a push at first here or not. Jay, thank you for liking the stream here, brother. Appreciate it. Again, guys, please share us out to your friends, family. Let's get some noise out there. Barbara having to kind of kick at it again here. And just a miss there with a 2 rail. There you go. Great job waiting to see if it was going to bump into the 4 by chance or not. Now we should be able to have a little run going on. That one ball is in a, right next to the pocket here. Shouldn't have to do much to get to the 2 ball at all to be able to take it to the top left-hand corner pocket. Yeah, nice little shot there. Make sure to kick it on out a little bit here. 3 ball just in a great position. Just got to think about how she's going to get back to the 4. 5's in a pretty good spot as well. But what are you going to do about that 4 ball? You're going to be able to take that 4 to the top right-hand corner, potentially, depending on how you hit this 3 here. Or you're going to get behind it. She's getting behind it. Excellent shot. Wow. Goodness gracious, had the level of control on that shot there. Let's take a look at that again. Very well played. Look at the speed in which she initiates this shot. Good speed, hits into the long rail, short rail, back into the long rail, and then slows ever so nicely right behind that 4 ball. Giving a great opportunity. Everything's good so far for her up until that 7, 8, 9 situation. Very well done on that again. Just nice little back and forth. Nothing too crazy to be able to get on to the 6 ball here. Pulled over now. I don't know. I should have looked again. I'll be able to see here in a moment, but she might have gotten enough angle to pull that cue ball over to get a little bit of a breakout, maybe. Depends. She can make a breakout happen here. It's not easy. Yeah, she was trying to. I think she was trying to, at least. That's what I'm gonna say. But everything else, although nothing too crazy difficult, everything's been smooth sailing up to this point. Yeah, she's trying to make something happen there because that little situation, and it may work out in her benefit. No, it kept on rolling too far. Unfortunate there. Yeah, I think using the 5 to get the breakout would have been the call there. I think maybe using a little top right when she was hitting into the 5 and letting it carry on over and get to that breakout there. But you really had to dial in that English, so that way you could put enough English on it to kick it over, but also give the cue ball enough speed and enough oomph behind it, or else you were just going to get stuck behind the rest of those balls and then end up potentially giving ball in hand anyways. Barbara trying for a little breakout there. Got the 8 ball away. And I think she can see the 7. I think the 9 is a little bit above the 7 just by a hair. Good try there on the 7. Like I said, I didn't think she could see enough of it to make something good happen from it there. And guys, thank you for everybody in here liking and sharing the stream out. I appreciate the love and support. Great shot on the 7 ball here. I would have liked to have had a little more there, a little less. Keep the ball a little left of that 8. Especially with this first rack getting down to the last 2 balls here. You do not want to be leaving no opportunity for your opponent right now. Both these ladies absolutely doing a great job against their opponents there in first round. I don't know. I think maybe hitting just a little bit of the left of the 8 ball there and try to hide the cue ball behind the 9 while the 8 comes back down the table a little bit. It looks like she's looking at making that 8, though. Looks like she's looking to cut in. I mean, it is possible to do a back cut here in. It's not an easy shot at all. Great shot, great speed, and she absolutely dominates that shot. Great job getting the extension out. Very well done. Wow. Take a look at that again real fast, guys. Look at how much left-hand English she's putting on it. She had to do a little, wasn't even paid, just a little kick up right there to be able to make this shot. Sometimes you gotta have the kick up there. Sometimes you just gotta. There we go. Both opponents working to get the little magic rack out of the way. Very well done. Wow. Such speed and precision right there to be able to make that shot happen. That was very nicely done. Nice job. Well done and very well played there. Chanel taking the very first rack here. She's up 1-0 against Barbara. Race to 7. Guys, we'll be right back after a word from our sponsor. Stay tuned. All right, for anybody just joining us here, quick little update. This is Chanel versus Barbara. Chanel up to break, winning rack number 1 here. Did absolutely phenomenal on a nice little 8-ball back cut. You got a pretty good piece of that, but the cue ball definitely floated all the way down the bottom left hand. Ended up getting 2 balls on the break here. Looks like the 6 and 8. Doesn't really have much of an option on that 1 ball. I don't know if it can go in the top right-hand corner pocket. She may look at that. Yeah, big option here as for what she wants to do. Don't know if you can hit into the right of it here without that 5-ball kind of like messing up the flow, but she definitely went for it. Gets an excellent leave out of it as well here. That cue ball nestled right up against that 3. They are the best of friends right now. Going to leave a tough shot for Barbara. Barbara not getting too many opportunities during the last rack. And Chanel would love to be able to keep her opponent sitting down and keep on working on the rest of the rack here instead, but we'll see if she can be able to kick at it here. Now she can go against that long rail, just recklessly left that cue ball here. By the luck of it, it's tight, but it looks like it may go. If not, yeah, she can go against the top rail. I don't think I would go all the way down though. And there's just so much on that table. I feel like that 4-ball messes up with where you need to go. Yeah, it does. It definitely does. Good try by Miss Barbara there. Not getting a lot of love there on the table. Again, like this is very similar to what happened first rack as well here. She's now getting ball in hand again. Was able to do a pretty good run last rack. Ooh, just a small miss on that one ball. Was not expecting that. She's now showing her level of disappointment on that shot here. Barbara now actually having an opportunity on the one ball and a very makeable shot here in the bottom left-hand corner pocket. Again, she has not had a lot of opportunities here, so. Great shot on the two ball here, but ends up scratching in the process, unfortunately. Barbara actually having a couple of chances here on the one ball and two ball. Actually having really good shots on them. Just needed either some bottom there to maybe kick the cue ball over or some left-hand English here to send it to the rail first. Just a little something here or there to manipulate that cue ball with where it was going. Unfortunate scratch shot there. Just now looking at the table here. Yeah, I like that option here. Give yourself just a little angle. All right, guys, I do apologize here. I had to let somebody here behind the sound booth. They were trying to find something. Because the sound booth here we have set up at Rex is part of their normal setup here. Where they have all their inventory and stuff for like shirts and everything. So 7, 9, and 5 tied up down there. Probably not with a great option here against it, but able to try to do a defense shot, but ends up just kicking that 5 right on out of there. Laying the 5 open for Chanel to come to the table. Now, even though that 9 is nearby, I believe that 7 still goes in that top right-hand corner pocket. Chanel's going to double check, see if she's able to finesse it that way. I believe this should go just fine. I don't foresee it being an issue. Just a matter of where you get your lead for your 9 ball afterwards. A little bit of an unknown and a kick in. Just a near miss with a 2. Problem is with that near miss, that leaves a pretty good open opportunity here for Barbara. Now, you can go about this a couple different ways depending on what you want as your option for the 9 ball. You can load up some bottom based on the slight angle she has and kick the cue ball on down and get below the 9, which looks like where she was trying for. She gets a good leave out of it. I think for this, with where that 7's sitting, I think I'm coming behind that 8 or behind the cue ball here at the top rail. I'm going to hit into this bottom rail here, bottom short rail, and I'm going to get it on over there, that 7. And my goal is to try to go rail first. Is my goal here. Not an easy shot, but I think it's doable. I think it's very, very doable here. Yeah, she's looking at it right now. Yeah, I think if she can hit right before it rail first, knock it in there, that cue ball will pop out and allow her to be able to take the 9 at the side pocket or take the 9 to the bottom right-hand corner. Basically, to be pretty much whatever option she wants after that, but got such a fine execution right here that you have to just hit this really well, because you could end up having an issue. Oh, way too much. Could end up having an issue of following it through. Chanel doing a good job laughing that one off here. Yeah, whatever English or angle she had, it took off on her, that's for sure. But I feel she had the right idea. I think on this for Barbara, just depending on if she's left or right-handed, will really depend on how she feels comfortable going after this. But again, you don't have to get fancy. 9 ball's in a great position, and we'll give you a great option here. There you go. She'll have the option again for that side pocket or take it all the way down if she wants to. I personally kind of like the side pocket in these because you use a little bit of English and kind of manipulate it right on in there, and you ain't got to do too much to it. But I know a lot of people like taking it all the way. Looks like she's pointing all the way down. I know a lot of people like taking it all the way down. Yeah, she's aiming for that for sure. I think the all the way down shot for majority of players works in their favor for most of them here. Getting in that side pocket is definitely something I've been able to get kind of accustomed to. Great speed on it here, but she was off by almost half a diamond, give or take. I say not a bad lead, but it is definitely bankable. I'd be surprised if Chanel didn't feel comfortable doing a bank shot here. But you could also play defense, just roll the cue ball right into it and get them close to each other. Got, again, a couple options. Just depends upon your comfort level and really how confident you're feeling, right? If you don't really practice bank shots much and you don't do them much, even if you've made a few, like you just don't feel confident in it. And the more you question whether or not you can or can't do it, the more that doubt lingers and just makes that shot just impossible for you. Great shot, great speed, and great out. Very well played. That was a very good bank shot right there. Chanel up 2-0 against Barbara. Very nicely done here, guys. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. Stay tuned. We got plenty more billiards all throughout the night here to keep on going. I'm trying to think how late we stayed till last time, but we got tons of pool to play. And, again, we'll be switching over to the guys' side here later this evening. So definitely stay tuned. All right, guys. Chanel with a pretty decent break right there. No love, though, overall from getting anything. Looks like Cube may got away from her just a little bit. Now, I don't think a bank shot is available there just because where the 8-ball is, maybe? It's hard to tell from this angle here. I don't know if the 8-ball's up enough to cause it to be an issue. And one's just against that rail. Might get the 4 by accident. Nope, just rolls up closer. 1-4 combo is definitely an option now. Again, I know we don't like taking combos if we don't have to, but I don't think you're going to etch that 1 past that 4 ball anyway, so might as well just look at taking the 1-4 in there. And I think a nice smooth little stroke here. Doesn't owe you any back rent money, nothing crazy, so. Well, so she just opted to go for the defensive shot here. Rolls up right next to that side pocket. This may work out very well for her, though, on this shot. Now, that 1 ball may go if you're below it, but Barbara's going to have a really tough time getting over there to it. I think on this one here, might look at maybe just because if I feel very confident, I'm gonna end up giving ball in hand. My next goal is I'm gonna see if I can tie that ball up. So I might just hit into the 3, since I'm on purpose gonna give ball. Oh no, she can see more than enough of it. Well played. Had it stuck behind that 5, that would have been an amazing defense there for her. I think she can see all that, but like I was saying, regardless on that though. If you feel like you're going to give ball in hand and the likelihood of me getting out of this shot is just very slim. See what you can do to tie it up. Tie something up with it, or tie up the next object ball afterwards. I've even seen people before where, like, if you're going to end up giving ball in hand stuff and the 9's sitting in a pocket, so you know a combo is going to be possible next. Just go ahead and dunk in the 9 so it gets reset and put back in the at the dot in the center table. That kind of stuff is a great option here. Good hit off of that too. Got a huge piece of it here. 3 rotated up over close to the side pocket. Chat, how's everybody still doing tonight, guys? Give me a little 411 update. How's your weekend still coming? How's your Saturday? It's going to rotate past that 8-ball. Good hit on that, but just not leaving it hidden behind anything. Go after the 2-5 here. Problem is obviously the aftermath of that with that 7-ball being down there as well. Going for a little defensive option here. Will that 2 roll up enough? And it does. Looks like he's just fine there behind that 8. I don't think the cue ball rolled over enough to where the 8's not in the way. But with that being said, though, she might be able to just go scoot right past the 6 and again just do a single rail kick. Chanel's doing a great job of tying up her opponent, though. This has worked out for her for these first 2 racks, and I foresee her continuing this strategy. She's doing an excellent job kind of stalemating her opponent, between these defensive shots that she's taken. Kind of like what I talked about before, chat, where it's like shot, defense, shot, defense. Like you don't have to go and do a 7, 8, 9, 10-ball run. Well, in this case, 9-ball run. You can't do 10-ball here. But you just don't have to go through all that, right? You can definitely do a shot, work on defense, shot, work on defense, and take advantage of that. And in turn, that definitely for some opponents, the mental game is not on point. I definitely, again, I've talked about myself. I've gotten very flustered when I've had an opponent do that to me before, and I don't even consider myself a fast shot player. at all. I feel like I'm kind of medium speed with my shot choices and everything, and looking at the table. And it definitely like froze me. Like it slowed me down tremendously, and it was so frustrating to the point where like I just want to pick up the cue ball and just hand it to him. But we had to keep going defense after defense after defense after defense. And every time I got to the table, I felt like I had no real options to be able to conquer the next object ball in. I was always just trying to just barely hit it or something like that. So, you know, if their mental game is off at all, that'd be a good thing. Please don't go over that. I'm going to get on people walking over my equipment over there. We got cables running throughout here. We were already down one camcorder. If another one goes down, we were done with the stream. Fortunately, had an accident on one of the camcorders, so I got looking to see and get about getting it fixed, seeing how much that'd cost. I do apologize, guys, because that has affected stream, so that was definitely on me. But I'm trying my best to prevent it from happening again, since even though it was me as the one that caused it, it wasn't somebody else. Nice little bump on the 4 ball. That'll work. I think just get the bridge out here. And just make sure you're ready to lift that bridge up. But you're going to hit the left-hand side of that 4. And let the cue ball hit against that top rail and rotate itself right on down here. Get it kind of center table for that 5 ball next. The main thing you got to be cautious of is with you wanting to pick up that bridge as fast as you're going to want to pick it up. You got to be careful. Don't go slamming into stuff or doing anything crazy. There we go. I like that even better. I like the fact she kind of went from the angle. There you go. Good job. Move it out of the way. Move it out of the way. Keep going. Very nicely done. I like that. Hey, you know what? If you can't lift it in that second, because if you're having to stretch as far as you're outstretching your body and stuff, the fact she kept moving it out of its way and out of its path and it never made contact, hey, that works too, right? That's winning. So very nicely done here. Gives her a great shot on the 5. Big question here is how does the 7 potentially interfere with getting to the 6 at all? If the 7 wasn't in the way, I think if she loads up a little bit left and just slowly hits it, she'll kick that cue ball over and kind of get just below where that 6 ball is. But with that 7 being here, that is going to have a potential to take away a lot of energy and roll right into place. That was my fear. Now, I don't think it's too much in place or too much in the way at all where she can't go behind it. Sweet tea, please. I appreciate you. What's your name, my dear? Yep. What's your name, my dear? Angela. Yeah, pleasure. Thank you so much for the support. Oh, this smells good. Chat, my boneless wings just came in. Great shot attempt on that 6 ball. Love that. If y'all will bear with me, I haven't had anything since around 6:30 this morning. So I'm going to chow down on these wings, guys, and go a little quiet for a moment. And I'll be right back with the commentary here very soon. Great out right there by Chanel here. Guys, for anybody just joining us here, I'm taking just a quick little break from commentary for just a moment to eat some dinner. I'll be right back to you guys here in just a moment. But I give Barbara props on that, all right. Almost had that 8 ball here. It was definitely one of those racks that was in her control to be able to take advantage of, and she did very well. Chanel's very smart to try to keep defensing against her for sure, because it looks like Barbara's going to be able to get more comfortable on the table as this match progresses, and she cannot let her get comfortable on this table at all. So, very good play by both opponents. All right, guys, I do apologize about my absence. I am back. Small miss right there by Chanel on the 8-ball. Could end up costing her this rack on this one, though. Barber with a great opportunity here to be able to get on the board with a point and start slowing Chanel's lead. Great shot, great follow through right there. Gives her a fairly good position for the 9-ball. All right, excellent job by Barber there. Again, doing a fantastic work on there for the 8-9. Not making anything too complicated on that. Steve, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate the love. Guys, for everybody coming in here that are just joining us. For those that do not know here, this is Mezz People's Tournament. Mr. Dominic Dunn himself putting on this tournament, doing a great job. Him and his wonderful wife as well, just absolutely working their butts off here in this tournament. Along with a couple others as well. They got some helpful staff. Leah, who you saw on stream a moment ago, definitely doing a great job with them. And you got myself, voice of Jacksonville Pool, Tim Jones, here behind the booth with you guys doing a commentary for this weekend. And we're just having a fantastic time over here. But in this matchup here, this is a race to 7. Again, for the ladies tournament here is a race to 7 on the winner or loser's one-loss side. I'm sorry, not loser side, one-loss side. And in the finals here, it'll be a race to 9. This is a double elimination tournament. With the exception of the finals, finals will be just one match, race to 9 right there. But welcome in, everybody. I'm glad you guys are here. Let me know who you're rooting for. If there's a certain person you want to know how they're doing in the tournament stuff, don't hesitate to ask. If you give me a name, I can definitely look through the bracket. And you can also look through the brackets yourself by going to digitalpool.com, click on tournaments, and then look up the People's Tournament right there. Literally just type in the word People's, you're going to pull it up and see both options between the men's and ladies side. Probably getting a little piece of that rack as well here, sinking something in. Actually sinking 2 balls in, forgive me. The number 2 and, let's say maybe 5 ball. 2 and 5 are missing. Only problem is I don't know if the 6 is blocking her ability to see that 1 ball as much or not. And she's going to be shooting over the 9 ball if she has to go that route anyways. It's definitely not an easy rebound here after the break. But great break overall, and definitely a good job getting a couple in on the break. Hey, there we go. Corey saying go Chanel. Hashtag Team Chanel right there. Love seeing it here. Yeah, let's definitely support all these ladies. They're working their butts off right now, and again, providing us some great pool and everything that's going on. Looks like she's opting for a 1-rail kick here. I don't know. I think maybe a 2-rail may be better. Oh, no, she's just opting to do a push. Okay, I like that. I was going to say, I think a 2-rail kind of kick would have been a better choice right there. Great cut-in shot there on the 1 ball by Chanel. We'll see if Chanel goes back to the same strategy that seems to be working for her here. Again, she worked on a couple balls, do a great defensive shot, leave Barber with a tough kick shot of some sort. She's been doing very well about freezing up her opponent on that here. Great shot on the 3, missing the pocket points there. And need to get crazy and fancy, make that 3 ball here. Have eyes on the 4, go and play defense. And that 4 ball's going to roll right up into that 6. Yeah, that was an excellent job right there. Very well played. Now, this isn't too difficult of a one-rail kick here. I wonder if the 4-6 into the right-hand side goes, based on this just a little bit of angle that I can see here. I'm not sure if it does, but I would definitely be looking at that right off the bat. And so I'd make sure and get my angle in there good to where I can hit it firm. Again, you don't gotta hit it where you're overpowering it, but just a good follow-through stroke. I want to say she's looking at the 4-6 on the side, just like I talked about here. Maybe she's just looking at hitting into it. I feel like that goes, or at least has a good potential to go. I should say it's worth trying. She got to hit it firm. She was just barely off on it too. Very, very well done. Good try on that overall. I liked her thought process here. I agree with her on it. Now I wonder if it goes for sure now, if something Chanel's going to have to take it out that way, or is she looking at potentially maybe 4 in the side? Depending on her angle right there too, she could just do some bottom right here. So that's what she's setting up for potentially. Now she's just going straight for it. Very well done. So if she wanted to, she could do it on the defense right there. Do some bottom into the 4. Leave the cue ball against the 6. It's in the 4 down rail here. Just because you're not going to have a lot of great options for that 6 ball. So she's still looking to take it in the right-hand side pocket. And may even have a shot into the 9 a little bit. May push it against the rail some. Tell you, I like the fact she's doing a lot of thinking here about this shot as well, and just really instead of getting down on the ball and then thinking too much about it there and then popping back up and going back down, she's standing up quite a bit and looking at her options. Nice try, but no matter what, a good leave out of it. I think that was a great little two-way shot right there as well. No matter what, the cue ball is going to be left around the 9, and as long as you hit the 6 hard enough and didn't leave it right beside the pocket, definitely did a good option there. Would have had great eyes on the 7. Problem here is how much of the power that you put through on that cue ball is that 6 ball going to absorb here. And if for some reason you end up making it, even though it's a very tough shot to make because it's not right up against the rail and it's not close to the pocket, it definitely has some distance it has to travel. Do you end up poking yourself to where you're only just going to see a sliver of that 7 ball? Which may work. Maybe it'll take that 7 in the bottom left-hand corner pocket. Let's see what she does on this 6 ball here. Wow, such a close shot right there. And very well done on the hit and speed. I mean, she got right back around to the 7 to be able to have eyes on it. That was very well executed. Very nicely done by Barbara. I think that deserves a replay. Let's take a look at that again. Good smooth stroke, good speed. I mean, you're talking about a centimeter difference being off right there. That was very well played. Great shot on the 6 ball all the way down here, but almost ended up scratching in the corner pocket there. Luckily, this is a pretty good setup for Barber here. And she just babies that one into the bottom rail. Unfortunately, doesn't end up making it. She had a great opportunity there, though, between the 7, 8, and 9. Definitely had a good little setup here. She now needs to watch with this one here, letting the cue ball get away from her too far. Some people tend to get a little special on this one here. And I think as long as you hit that 7 in and let the cue ball kind of float close towards the middle of the table here, you'll be doing just fine. She's now doing a good sportsmanship thing right there, waiting for the other table to get done shooting. Good shot. It's going to go a little too far, I think. May end up being right up against it. Now, she should still have an option on it, though. It's going to be difficult, though. It's going to be difficult. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to potentially avoid a scratch if she goes at it from the wrong angle here. And that, my friends, is why you do not put your hands in the pocket. There's a ball return for a reason. But had she ended up accidentally bumping that cue ball, even if it wasn't going in, she ended up touching that cue ball by accident there. Her opponent could call foul, and it would have been ball in hand right there. So just let it drop. If it's going to drop, just let it drop. Go to the ball return. Ball return's there for a reason. But congratulations, Chanel, taking out that rack right there, bringing the score up 4-1. Still a ways to go, though. Barber's definitely giving Chanel quite a bit of trouble there. Barber should have been out on that 7, 8, and 9 right there for sure. It definitely at least was one of her better opportunities she's had in this matchup against Chanel. Chanel's not been giving her a lot of opportunities, a lot of chances there at all, as you don't want to. You don't want to make this easy for your opponent. Cue ball floated all the way down here on the bottom rail. Luckily, right next to the 1, though. Leave an option, but the 2-9 is very much tied up there towards the top middle of the table. And you just don't have a lot of room for manipulation here on this 1 ball. I do not know if I would even make this. I think I would play safe here. I think this is one of those times where you gotta choose to hit the brakes, and she does. Sends the cue ball all the way back down there. And ends up skidding right behind the 5 ball. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I think that's the right call. You know, she's done a great job playing very defensive against Barbara. It has been very successful for her. And but yeah, I think that was the right call there. Just no rail at the end of it though. Or hold on, actually, no, forgive me. Wait a second. Why did she get ball in hand? Chad, I'll be honest with you, I'm a little confused why she just got ball in hand. Unless she said she miscued or something on it. Maybe double kiss some way, shape, or form that I didn't see or was paying attention. I don't know. I do not know what happened there. Chad, if anybody knows what happened right there, because she definitely hit into the 1. Yeah, Ray, I'm very confused why the ball in hand. I'm even asking chat that as well. If somebody could explain to me, maybe I'm just playing the series of events wrong in my head, but and again, I don't know if Chanel said, hey, like, I double kissed it or something like that, which I don't know how she would have there, but yeah, I'm very confused. She definitely hit the 1, definitely hit a rail afterwards, or else cue ball wouldn't have gotten back down to the other end of the table. So I'm as confused as you are on that one, Ray. If somebody in chat can enlighten us, maybe they saw something we didn't see or overheard something. Maybe they saw Chanel signal like that was a again, a bad hit of some sort. Yeah, it hit good. Yeah, I'm 100% with you. And that was a good hit as well. Great job, actually, kind of doing a little separation right there. But yeah, I'm very confused. I'll try to see if I can ask Chanel or Barbara later on about it. I don't know if I'll be able to remind them exactly, because obviously the rack's starting to blur a little bit, but yeah, I have no clue. Again, if anybody in chat knows why, and can type out to us and explain to us, but I am extremely confused. Questions about a 4 ball here. It's very close at 7. Now you can definitely get to where you'll have a good hit option on it, but I don't know if you'll be able to cut it all the way in that corner pocket, is where the 7's sitting with it. Might get a little breakout here. She does, and she might be able to get that 4 in the corner pocket now. Very well done. Great breakout right there. Very well played. But yeah, Ray, I'm with you, bud. I saw a good hit overall. I mean, if that was called as a double kiss, on her part, and she felt it in her cue for some reason. Again, I'm taking major assumptions here. I don't know, but the only thing that I couldn't have seen for sure would have been a double kiss right there, and maybe she felt that in her cue that she did so, and if that's the case, gave ball in hand. Great job on a good sportsmanship and calling it, because even from our booth and you guys at home, like, it looked like a good clean hit. So it's just one of those where the player could have gotten away with it, and obviously we don't want somebody doing that. You want to call your stuff just as you want stuff to be called whenever it's your opponent. So, using a little bit of everything on that pocket. Question is, what does she want to do about the 7 ball, though? Yeah, she didn't argue it. She didn't argue at all, and it is between the players, right? So no shot was called to be watched or anything like that, and it was clearly agreed upon. So if not, I'm sure we would have seen a different Chanel. Being like, whoa, why'd you go grab that? That wasn't ball in hand. It was a good hit, as we all would have done. So I am in agreement with you there, Ray. It, it is almost a tomato. It's already done, over with, but I'm just wondering if anybody in chat could tell me if they know for sure, because I'm very curious now. Might be able to scoot on over and ask her while she's racking by chance. But I don't want to interrupt their match at all, even if she is racking and she's not shooting. I don't want it to be anything that throws her off, so I may hold off and see if I can just remind her that it was rack number 6 here, and it was when she was shooting the one in the as a defensive shot. So yeah, I just don't want to throw anybody off their game. I could probably scoot on by these other tables pretty easily and ask her, if she wins this rack while she's racking. But again, I just don't want to throw somebody off their game. You never know, right? We all get in our head about certain aspects of different things. Wow, what a shot. Great attempt right there to drain it. Now, this is a big downfall here, though. That 7 ball is hung up in that pocket. You don't have to do anything fancy to get to that 9 ball. And Barbara has got a A+ opportunity here to get a rack in on Chanel. And if so, it'll make it 2-4. Yeah, I agree with you, Ray, about after the match. We all have little nuances about our gameplay, about different things. That's funny. I was down bad during one rack, and I didn't want to seem wrong, but a player was moving during my shot and definitely threw me off a little bit. I told him, I was like, I apologize. I'm not trying to make an excuse about it. I was like, I happened to look up at you, and I was like, I should have stopped what I was doing, and I didn't. But we all have our little nuances about our game that can make us feel like we're being thrown off in some form or fashion, whether intentional or non-intentional. So it's definitely best to respect the player and respect the game. So, but Ray, how's your night coming, bud? Are you having a good time? I appreciate you being here on stream as well with us. I hope everybody else is as well. I think I don't know how many more matches we're going to do over here. I think we may be switching over to the men's side here in just a moment. I'm going to ask tournament director here, see what he wants to do about it. But if so, I'll have to do a quick little reset up. So I don't have to end stream, but it'll take me just a moment. No, Barbara hangs it up in the pocket. No, Barbara. I feel it for her now. Gosh darn. And Chanel takes it for a 5-1 lead overall. Good evening for sure. Enjoying the match. I'm glad you are. Man, I really, I may end up setting up the webcam maybe tomorrow to show you guys how much this place is just up popping.
Hey, Lauren, did you really 7-0 one of your opponents?
Sheesh, fortunate. Sorry, I had one of the players come by the booth here. That note from Jacksonville, Lauren was over here. I had to ask her earlier. I was looking through the bracket and saw that she 7-0'd one of her opponents. I was like, goodness gracious. Like I don't think you're gonna see a lot of 7-0s in this tournament right now with the style of play and stuff. I'm seeing a lot of people have. I think it's gonna be a very, very difficult achievement to 7-0 somebody that's in this tournament. Six ball hanging up in the pocket. 1 ball drops though. That 4 is gone as well. And that's the 7 set in the top left here. She at least has eyes on the 2. I don't know if she likes the options here. This is a really, really tough shot to drain all the way down in the bottom right-hand corner pocket. I don't think the side pocket is really much of an option for her at all. But of course, we've talked about this before. Can do a defensive shot. Looks like she is jacking up on it. Can pull it right on back, send the 2 ball down the rail or down the rest table, and bring the cue ball right on over. And she does so. That again, that strategy is working out so well for her. I'd be really shocked if we see a major change during the rest of this matchup. But she knows Barbara's kryptonite right now here, and that is, shot defense is definitely wearing on Barbara. Barbara's having to battle through each and every single one of those shots. She's doing a great job at it. Don't get me wrong, but it's just a matter of how much more can she take about it. That gets to be very frustrating, very annoying. But I will tell you, these kind of matches right here, though, win or lose, these are the matches that you have the ability to take so much experience from and start really driving in and drilling in. If you don't see those one-rail kicks at this point, like you need to start working on them. You need to start forcing yourself to work on them. And she was close. She was barely off on that. So she can definitely see them pretty good. She's just barely off. Great shot on that 2-ball here. And work on just rolling that 3 into the 6. She just treats it like the 6 isn't there and just aims that 3 into the pocket. Just don't take it for granted. Good speed, leaves the 3 right there in the pocket. Cue ball may roll behind the 8. It's got to keep on rolling to give her a shot. And I think it did. Yeah, luckily it did roll right on past. She can do a little rail first action here. And get that cue ball to kick on out of there. She could also just hit the nice to the left of it, just missing the pocket point if she wanted to. Question chat, what would you do here? Not quite sure. I mean, I think maybe just I would hit into the right-hand side of it, kind of carry him the cue ball down towards the 7. Maybe see if I can get the 7 in that corner pocket. I don't think I'd be working on anything too crazy on this shot. If I was going to nestle right behind that 9 now, there is a good little kick shot here at it, and depending on the angle, I would make sure to call that 9 ball here in the bottom left-hand corner pocket just in case. If she hits the, our left-hand side from that 5 ball, she could send that 9 coming all the way down here to this left-hand corner pocket. And in fact, there's a possibility. In fact, you got to call your 9 ball shot. I'd definitely go for it. I would call it just in case and try to get a good hit in on it. Oh, she can see enough of the 5. She can see enough of it that she almost made the shot. Very well done. Very well done. Good try. Gets a good leave out of it, too. Nicely done. My fault on that. I figured the 5 was just a little bit outside of mind for that. And if you got to kick at it, kick into the 9, like you might as well call something. Good hit on it in terms of not being ball in hand, but unfortunately it double kisses and sends that 5 right on down to the corner pocket, leaving it just right outside the pocket here. And I will just make sure and hit this oh so softly. That way I'm still above where the 7 ball is. I'd use a good amount of left on the 7 to kick it in, of course, still in the same left-hand corner pocket. But send that cue ball flying down here and getting beneath where that 8 is. And that would work on either taking 8 inside, depending on my shot, or in the corner pocket. But just really would depend upon my leave. And she can still accomplish basically the same thing if she wants to. I just like going about it a little different. Of course, she may not have the full-on control, having to use the bridge to try to be that precise with the shot that I was talking about as well. Oh, gets a nice little bump, but the cue ball rolls. Yeah, rolls a little just side by side on the 8-ball there. Now she can kind of let loose on a nice little bank shot here, a little top right. Send that cue ball, or the 8-ball, I'm sorry, in that left-hand side pocket. And then doing the cue ball 3 rails. Now she can't hit it too hard, though. She'll fling right up beside it if so, but I think it's time for a good little bank shot here. And I think it's time to use a little top right. Go a couple rails in the process here and get closer to that 9 to be able to work on taking that 9 in the top right-hand corner. Good attempt on the bank here, but didn't let that cue ball loose enough to give her an easier shot on that 9-ball. That would have been a tough back cut for sure. Now that looks almost straight on with where the 8 and the cue ball are. She may just need to follow it, and then depending on how far down she gets, if she gets past, close to the pocket, she can go with the 9 elsewhere on the side or the bottom left. If she gets before it, she can work on the 9 in the top left-hand corner. Yeah, she's a little bit before, so work on that 9 top left-hand corner pocket instead. Great job, great speed. I think I just saw her point to the top right-hand corner, though. She's going to back cut it instead. And she did a great job on this before, though. I mean, she definitely had a phenomenal back cut, great speed and everything. I don't know if I like the back cut here, though. Especially with her being right-handed here, like she's trying to stretch across the table a little bit. I don't like the back cut here. She just barely, oh my goodness gracious, she's such a good job at thinly cutting that. That is phenomenal. Let's take a look at that again here. With that being said, Chanel is up 6-1. And on the hill. Gosh darn, what speed and just, I mean, she's so good at thinly cutting that. That's a great job. She feels very confident in those shots. That is something that, definitely is player-by-player basis on that. But, wow. Very, very well done. Very impressive. With that being said here, Chanel is on the hill. Probably has a long way to climb to be able to get back control of this game. Has to be able to win 6 in a row to be able to take this game back over. Very, very tough battle to be in. Very tough shot here on the one. Get all the way back down on the two. Gotta have really good execution here to be able to get it back down the table. Yeah, that may work out. That may work out just fine, actually, instead of trying to go for something just because where that two is. And two is both kind of hidden because of the 9, and also kind of dangerous because of it being with the 9 as a potential combo here. Definitely do not want to give ball in hand on this one ball here because of where that 2 is. Is that cue ball going to roll up enough? It sure does. It gets right next to the 2 and 9. What a freaking absolute killer defensive shot. Very well done. Wow. Chanel's on point with those defensive shots. She has absolutely been very brutal against Barbara on those defensive shots. Very, very impressive to see. She has executed them very much to a T. Yeah, what a great shot indeed. I mean, just pure control of that cue ball. She knows where the 1 was going to end up somewhere, you know, but worrying about where that cue ball was going to end up and getting it over there towards that 2 and 9 definitely was the call. Good try by Barbara on that here. Very interesting. Have to call some of the matches here. People are not using their cell phones with digital pool now. They're slacking. But yeah, very interested to see what she does because of this 2 ball here. Does she go for the 1, go ahead and make it, and try to get back down table towards 2, or what does she try and do? There's definitely a little window between that 3 and 8, or past the 8 to be able to go at the 2 properly, but I'd even say a little bit below the 3-2 as well, kind of almost center right of the middle part of the table here, close towards that right-hand side pocket, basically right below the 3. There's still an option for the 2 ball there too, but I think she's just going to play another defensive shot. And she's looking at sending the 1 onto the other end of the table and using that 5-7 to block the cue ball. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's just going for a nice little defensive shot here. Very well played. Oh, no, I thought the cue ball was gonna stay down a little bit. No, Barbara's got eyes on it for sure. I think she may even be able to go for the top left hand or even top right hand pocket if she wants to. Do a little back cut on it. Either way, Chanel has left her an opportunity for sure. Oh, she's pointing for the 9. So I think she's going for the 1-9 combo. No, it looks like she's just looking to push the 1 up in the corner pocket. I guess based on that, she thinks she's going to hit into the 9 and send the 9 rolling. She might be calling it just for, you know, it's almost like a why not. You're not going to get punished for calling it and then not making something from it. So it's almost one of those like why not situations, just be on the safe side. Better to have called it and not make it than not call it there. Yeah, I was more worried about the scratch there for sure. I did not think she was going to hit that cue ball into the 9, but again, I don't blame her. There's no punishment for calling it early and not, you know, not even making contact with her or anything like that. So. Cue ball's rotating out way too far here. Good attempt by Chanel on a defense here, but just giving Barbara just another opportunity on the table. I think, again, both players kind of worried still about that 2 ball. Great shot there. She gets a piece of the 2 there. Looks like she may have gotten a nice defense in there. I don't know. I think Chanel can still see it. I don't think the 3 is enough in the way. But I don't know if she can see enough of it to be able to make something easily out of it. But she's looking at it. Yeah, I was afraid of that. I did not think she could see enough of it here. And that little sliver just scooted the cue ball right into the left-hand side pocket. Question isn't about the 2 ball, it's about the 3 ball. What are the options on the 3 ball after the 2? Do you set up where you're on the right-hand side of the 3 and try to go for a 3-9 combo because it looks possible? Probably going for a little bit of angle here. Bumps into the 9 in the process here, but gets eyesight on the 3. She did not hook herself or anything. So she's got a good side pocket option. Maybe just roll up to be able to have eyes on the 5 next. Definitely a good try right there. I like the option. But the problem child still remains on the table at 5-7. What are y'all going to do about that situation? Well, here's the nice thing. That 3 goes in that side, and you can definitely get a breakout here. And I would highly recommend getting a little bit of a breakout here, or else you're not going to have really anything else going on with this. Oh, get out of that pocket. No. I did not foresee that being an issue there. I think great job trying to get the breakout there. Very well played. But unfortunately, that cue ball just had enough spin and speed to take itself already down to the bottom right-hand corner pocket. Just focus on the 7 ball. You're going to have an option on the 8. No, just a near miss on that 7. And leave Chanel with an option back on it as well. Ray, what do you mean by 3 sides, sir? Overall, great shot there. Got a little piece of the 9, but fortunately 9 just rolled up a little bit. Now it's sitting pretty much almost center diamond by the look of it from here against that very top rail. Does Chanel go for it here and try to do a bank shot here in the bottom left-hand corner? Looks like that's what she tapped her cue on here to call that shot. Yeah, 3 inside, which it was just too hard, yeah. Yep. Good attempt here, but it's going to bounce right outside that pocket. It's going to give Barbara a great opportunity on this here to make it 6-2. Chanel was looking to end it right there and take an absolute dominant final score of 7-1, but didn't work out. They just did great on the speed of that. Maybe a little more speed, I think, is all she needed there. So I feel like it opened up just a little too wide, but not by much. She was almost on the money. An excellent shot by Barbara here, making it 6-2. All right, Chad, I'll be right back after a word from our sponsors here. Stay tuned. All right, Barbara after break, just looking to do a push right there. Don't know what happened to my scoreboard at the bottom here. Guys, give me one moment. I'm trying to get the scoreboard back up for y'all. But it is right now Barbara at 2 to Chanel at 6. There you go. Sorry about that, guys. Something happened with it. It needed a little refresh. All right, looks like she's looking to take 2 all the way down top left-hand corner pocket. Great speed and good control on that. Nothing crazy to do with the 3 here. It's sitting in that top right-hand corner pocket for the most part. I mean, it's right outside of it, but close enough. Question is what she want to do about the 4 here. And that 4 may go past the 9. She's got a tough shot here on it. 9 is taking up a lot of real estate on that 4 ball. She can get a little sliver of it. Oh, she even went to go get down on a shot real fast, and then did a little head nod back and forth, like, need to think about this one here for a second. She did not like what she saw right off the bat here. Oh, just a near miss on that. That 9 is now sitting in that pocket, though. That 9 is sitting very dangerously close to that pocket. We could see an early 9 on this rack here. And if Barbara can get it, she'll be one step closer to clawing her way back. I mean, could go big or go home here and try to do the 4 into the 9. Bank shot it right on over. But you can also just back cut that 4 into this bottom right-hand corner. Chat, what would you do here? What are y'all feeling? What are you thinking? I mean, you can also even go as far as do the 4 in the bottom left-hand corner probably. I mean, you got options. Main thing is you just got to be thinking about what are you going to do about that 5. I mean, if somehow or another you can get the cue ball. Oh, nope, she's going for it. Gosh, she just called it. She is going for it. I know I'm not supposed to root for one person to win over the other, but I really hope Barbara gets this shot here. This would be a fantastic shot. She lets it open up here. It is going to miss it by almost full diamond's worth. It hit right into that first diamond off the side rail or the short rail. Great try, though. I love the fact she went big or went home for it, went for the attempt. I like it a lot. She had fairly good speed. She was just off a little bit on her shot and needed a bit have a little more angle to open up just to kind of breathe a little more. But definitely the fact she went for it, though. That's pretty freaking awesome to see. Great little sliver cut there again. Chanel is not afraid to just only have just a very small part of that object ball available to her to be able to hit into it. She does a great job with it. Does not shy away whatsoever from those shots. Other players I would see absolutely just try to do a rail kick of some sort or do something else different there, but she feels very good. She's very tuned in on that. No, this is going to set up for the 4-9. That is an unfortunate leave right there by Barbara. This is what both players were looking for and hoping for and trying to find a way to make happen. There's this opportunity right here. Not a gimme, but very obtainable by both players if they were in this position. And that'll be it, chat. That game is over, just as Ray said. Very well played by both players. Chanel, I got to give her mad props in this matchup here. What a match here. We saw quite a bit between the different racks. But I'm going to go try to find out about that ball in hand real fast. Be right back, guys. All right, Chad. I don't know if y'all saw me do like a little hand signal there, but I know, Ray, you're interested in it. It was, as I called here, the only other thing it could have potentially been was a double kiss that she felt, and sure enough, called it. Was very honest. Great sportsmanship. I was just on to both players about how well they played and how much the stream enjoyed it and everything, guys. So definitely for anybody in chat that enjoyed that here, even if it's just Ray doing the comments, I don't care. Definitely give it up for both ladies. They played phenomenally. That was such an amazing match to have on stream. Both of them playing very, very well. Guys, I got to do a little commercial like I always have to do here. So bear with me for just a moment. We'll be back. I'm trying to find out where the action is or see if they want me to go ahead and move the camera down to the men's side. I don't know which they want me to do or when they want me to do that. So let me find out what's going on. But a little commercial here. I'll be right back. Sorry, I didn't mean to leave y'all with a black screen for too long. And my pleasure for the update, Ray. I had to know that answer, man, for sure. But I'm waiting to hear what we are doing. I may have to slide the camera down, or we may keep on streaming ladies. I'm trying to find out what the tournament directors want me to do. And I'll be right back with you guys as soon as I possibly can. Sherry, thank you so much for that. Good job on both players. So glad I could watch my sister play via live stream. Barbara Westbrook Westbrook, if I can pronounce the names. Goodness gracious. Phillips, so proud of her, win or lose. Thank you so much for being here, Sherry. Thank you for that absolute compliment as well here. I'm glad you got to watch your sister on live stream as well here. It's definitely something that is an honor for us to be able to bring. With that being said, chat, I'm going to have to end stream for a moment. I've got to move the camera around to the other end of the pool hall and get set up. We're going to transition and switch over to the men's side. So I need y'all to bear with me. Stream will end. When I hit live again, it is going to still be via Q Sports Studios, Facebook, and YouTube. Now, if for some reason or another something happens on Facebook's end, it may just be YouTube. Every once in a while, Facebook gets a little finicky with us. It doesn't allow us to stream to both. But Q Sport Studios, the logo is at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen right now. Make sure you are following that page on YouTube and on Facebook. You will get a notification if you allow it to notify you, and I will be right back as soon as possible, y'all. So do bear with me. Hopefully 10 minutes or so. I don't want to quote much, but bear with me. I'm going to try to get it taken care of for you guys, okay? And that way we can be back up and running and have a good rest of the stream and the rest of this evening here. We're going to switch over to the men's side. The women have done a phenomenal job doing some wonderful, wonderful entertainment and well played and great sportsmanship. Major shout out to Chanel on that last one for sportsmanship. That is something that she felt in her cue, again, for the double kiss. And because of that, she called it on herself, gave ball in hand to Barbara, and that is absolute pristine sportsmanship. We've seen it all throughout the day on the women's side. So looking forward to see what the guys have to do here and how well they're playing, and hopefully we'll have some more fun. But bear with me. Again, Q Sports Studios. Don't miss out, guys. Please like, comment, share, follow. Do all the little things for us. The more people we get on this, the more people we get, or more chances we get and opportunities we get to be a part of more of these tournaments, guys. I would love every single month for myself to be able to travel. This is the voice of Jacksonville Pool, Tim Jones, signing out for right now. I'll be right back as soon as possible. Bear with me. Thank you.